Rain rising. What is keeping you in bondage? So when I ask what's keeping you in bondage, that means what is stopping you from being your best? What's stopping you from allowing change to happen? What's stopping you from making better decisions? What's stopping you from writing that book, starting that business? What's stopping you? So I actually had a vision a few days ago and I didn't understand what it meant. And what I saw was a person inside of a cage, bondage. And I said, why am I seeing this person inside of a cage? And then it hit me today. And what hit me today was that this person is in bondage. A lot of you guys are in bondage. I believe some areas of my life is definitely in bondage, but we don't have to be because the devil starts at an early age to steal our destiny. A lot of churches are not preaching on that. That when we were in our mother's womb, he knew us, but you know who was also sitting there waiting to steal our identity, our destiny, and we don't realize that it starts in the womb, not when we get into this world. So a lot of us are in bondage and we don't even realize it. Some people are doing the same old thing every single day, not realizing there's something so much bigger than they can even imagine that God has planned. But a lot of us settle for mediocre because your God is mediocre. When you learn to think outside of the box, and you'll realize how big God actually is. Greater is He that's in me than he that's in the world. So the power that we have within is so powerful. It's a limitless God that lives inside of us. I was listening to this video, um, and the title was Freedom. And but before I watched that video, I kept getting what's keeping us in bondage. What's stopping us from reaching our destiny, walking in the purpose and the plans? Is it afraid to surrender? Is it afraid to trust the uncertainties, to walk by faith and not by sight and fully trust God? Working these crazy hours, chasing the dollar, when there's so much more that God has planned for each and every one of us, but a lot of us are in bondage, doing the same old thing. Crap. The world is shifting. We should all be shifting with it. We should all be decluttering things, getting rid of things so the new can come in. He cannot pour new into old. Letting go of things, forgiving. What is stopping us? The things on the outside is not more powerful than the thing that's inside of us, Christ that's inside of us. And once we get it, it was like I had a wake up call the other day. It was like something like a switch went on, and I was worshiping and praying to God, right? But it was like he was outside of me. I wasn't fully grasping, and I know, he dwells inside of you, he dwells inside of you, but I wasn't taking it seriously. I was worshiping the outer part when he's right here. He's right here. We don't have to be in bondage for anything when our God is so big. I know some people don't believe in deliverance. I do. This is a spiritual world. We don't realize that we are at war right now. And especially for those that are awakening, we are at war. There is a spiritual war that's going on. So we're not fighting in the physical, we are fighting in the spiritual realm. So when I say my battle is not in the physical, you just know when I'm speaking, I am speaking in the spiritual realm. I need to send them prayers, those arrows into the spiritual realm so it can actually hit the physical. So, what's keeping you in bondage? What's stopping you from healing? What's stopping you from letting go and believing that you can be healed from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? What's stopping you from believing the diagnosis that the doctor gave you and believe that you have a God that heals, set free, save, and deliver, restore, provide? I mean, this list can go on. So, I pray that this message bless someone. Ask yourself, what's keeping me in bondage? What's stopping me from moving forward? What's stopping me from taking a chance? What's stopping me from writing that book, starting that business? What is stopping me from being greater than I can even imagine? Because he said, for I know the plans I have for you. Jeremiah 29:11. So I pray you all have an amazing day. And I pray that some of us come out of that cage that we've been in for a long time. There's no need to be there anymore.